Hey guys, we're back. I wanted to let you know a couple things. So my last video unfortunately got corrupted and I had to delete it. But if you saw the previous video with soldiers, basically for whatever reason we kind of ran into a wall and ended up losing a lot of matches, dropped all the way down to like top 1800 in Mythic. And anyways, I don't know what was happening, but it just kind of wasn't working anymore. And so I ended up making a new deck, kind of going back to my roots of mono white aggro, or white weenie as it used to be called. And this deck has just been really, really great. It helped me climb back up to top 900 Mythic, and we're going to keep doing some games here, hopefully push top 250. But let me go over kind of how the deck works. So it's very straightforward. 15 1-drops, 15 2-drops, 7 3-drops, and 2 5-drops, although they're typically more played on turn 3. So basically, in the land count, 21 land, you've got 17 plains, 2 Mishra's Foundry. Just because you really do have so many 1-drops, you don't want to be able to not like double spell on turn 2 just due to a Foundry, and then 2 Iganjo. So basically how the deck works, it's incredibly aggressive, just gets in there super fast, but it actually has a lot of interesting play to it because a decent amount of the creatures that you make are not targetable until you turn them into creatures due to the new incubate mechanic. We have Progenitor Exarch, who can, on turn 1, come in as a 1/2 that can later tap to turn an incubator token into the creature, saving you 2 mana essentially. You can also play it on turn 3, and then it brings in essentially a 3/3 that you can then turn into an an incubator token with 3 counters on it, which you can then turn into a 3/3 essentially. If you have 5 mana, you make 2 3/3s, 7 mana, 3 3/3s, so on and so forth. Anyways, it's nice because it sort of doubles as a 1-drop or a 3-drop, whatever you need. And this combos really well with Norn's Inquisitor, which is the other new card. So when this comes in, it's a 1/1. It incubates 2, creates an artifact with 2 counters on it, which you can then turn into a creature. And then what it states is whenever one of your incubator tokens transforms into a creature, it then comes in with an extra +1/+1 counter on it, which does stack with multiple copies of Norn's Inquisitor. So you can get like multiple extra counters on it, and then you're making lots of tokens with Exarch and Inquisitor, and then you're tapping them. Like you can play this on turn 1, play this on turn 2, and then flip this up for free, save some mana, keep playing creatures. It's really nice because it makes multiple threats over one card, which is I think what the game is all about, just kind of going as wide as we can. So Exarch can make anywhere, depending on how much mana you have, from 1 to 3 threats on top of the card that it comes with. And then Inquisitor is essentially 2 bodies over 1 card. So this really helps you kind of dodge sweepers, since you can transform these incubators at instant speed. And so, if you think you're going to get swept, you just sort of leave your incubator untransformed and then wait until their end of the turn or whatever, and then flip it up end of turn, and then swing in the next turn for lethal or whatever. And then you've got 3 Reckoner Bankbuster, which everybody has seen is a standard staple. Another way, we're using it primarily here as the 4/4. So basically just using this as another way to dodge mass sweepers, since it's only a creature on your turn unless you decide to turn it into one on their turn. Part of the reason we have this is we also have Hotshot Mechanic. So Hotshot Mechanic helps us crew the Bankbuster, and it also acts as a vanilla 2/1, so we can get aggressive really quickly. We have 3 Recruitment Officer, which really is just a 2/1. It's just another copy of a 2/1 on turn 1 to get aggressive. Technically, you can do its ability, and there are a total of 7 soldiers in this deck. So you've got Guardian of New Benalia and Recruitment Officer. And then you have 4 Hopeful Initiate from the last rotation of Standard, which just an absolute all-star. One of the great things about Initiate is he actually combos really well with Exarch and Inquisitor, because these are creatures that have counters on them, and so he can use his ability to take counters off of one of the incubate tokens instead of having to build them up himself, which is really powerful. And there are a lot of, you know, artifacts and enchantments that are, you know, really annoying and hard to deal with in this format. So this helps a lot. In addition to the fact that it's just another aggressive 1-drop. For the 2-drops, we've got 4 Guardian of Nubenalia, which again can deal with sweepers just by making itself indestructible. It also really shines in a deck where you have lots and lots of 1-drops, because ideally you want to go turn 1 guy, turn 2 this, turn 3 enlist. It's where it really shines best. And with 15 1-drops, you will almost always have a 1-drop on turn 1. So another great card that helps you kind of push through Shieldred and other nonsense. And then we have 4 Intrepid Adversary, which, you know, could come in as a 3/1 lifelink, or if you have 4 mana, could come in and buff your team. And then it also is a 3/1, so it's good at activating and crewing your Reckoner Bankbuster. So just a lot of like little kind of things that really work together with this deck. Then you've got Adeline, which, you know, is totally busted and broken, and we've seen in many decks before, but coming in, making multiple creatures, so multiple threats over 1 card. And lastly, we've got Wedding Announcement, which is just a stellar card played in, you know, decent amount of control decks, because it's so good and makes so many threats. And again, just buffs our team, keeps making threats, and another, you know, Glorious Anthem mechanic. And then we have, I shaved down to 2 of the Knight Errant of Eos. I feel like this is kind of like the right amount here, because you know, when I was running soldiers and I had 4 of these, there were clunky hands where you know, if they were to kill your early creatures, you just couldn't get this into play, and then it was sort of awkward. But this card is still bonkers, and it's even more bonkers in this deck, actually, because when you go and search for the top 6 cards, you know, even if you're only searching for like 1 or less, you have 15 targets, and in addition, you know, Progenitor Exarch, which is a major threat, is technically considered a 1-drop when you're looking for it with Knight Errant of Eos, which is just, again, totally nuts. So this really shines in this deck. Yeah, so that's the deck, and it has been totally just smashing face, and I love it. So let's get into some games. And then also wanted to mention the Arena Open Day 1 is today, and so I'm hoping to do a video for that also. Just to be really frank with you guys, you know, my main goal here is to do top 250. So if it looks like that's not going to happen, you know, my energy is going to go into trying to do top 250 constructed over doing the Arena Open. But if we're doing well and we just, you know, have a great run, you know, maybe we can get in one of those also. Okay, so let's go with Guardian here. We are going to need some land here pretty quickly. He wouldn't attack if he didn't have a spell, so I think I'm just going to take it, whatever it is. I don't want to trade right here. Okay, that was a nice draw. So now we can get Adeline going. Yeah. unfortunately, he could still have another spell here, so we have to take it. So it'd be too much of a blowout to just lose right there. And I'm trying to decide if I want to just make another Inquisitor or turn this into a 3/3. I think honestly, being at 8, let's turn this into a 3/3. Like, it's not as much value as if we have like the extra guy, but it's kind of, we sort of need the defense right now. And I think I'm actually just going to get in with Adeline here. Just play very conservative. So, what could he have? He could have, I guess, like Lightning Blast. So I think we... I'm trying to think how much we throw in front of it. If he has Lightning Blast, he makes himself a 4 toughness. Oh, guys, turn off the alarm. Want to keep the Adeline around. Okay, so if he has Lightning Blast here, he takes out our 3/3, turns himself into X4, and we still kill it. If he has 2 pieces of removal, I think we just go with this. I'm okay with... Yeah, this is fine. We just want that thing off the table. And now I feel much more comfortable. And actually now we can just play the other Inquisitor here. I'm not worried about having the 3/3 up right now. Yeah, I guess this is okay. Like, next turn, I suppose we can go Biganjo and then turn one of these things face up. This is fine, actually. So yeah, we should have lethal next turn. Because these things are both going to be 4/4s, so... played a land this turn already. So I guess if he didn't play a land, like, we should at least block it with one guy, just to make sure we don't die to, like, play with fire. Can we can still kill him with 2/4/4s next turn. Yeah, this is... Just gonna do the safe play here. All right, that'll do it. Okay, hand looks great. All right, it's mono black. Yeah, let's lead with the 2/1. Like, ideally, you don't want to play Exarch on turn 1 unless you have, like, the other incubator guy, just because you can get extra value by playing it on turn 3. Now we can lead out with Reckoner, and then next turn play, like, Adversary to, you know, activate it and get in for 6. Oh, that's even better. So I think we go... Yeah, we don't quite have enough for Knight Errant. So I think we go Hot Shot plus Adversary. I guess he could wipe the board next turn. We also could have removal for Bankbuster. So I guess let's swing in and see what he does. So if he has Depopulate, he 3-for-1s us if we play out Adversary. Otherwise, he could go, like, into Wandering Emperor, which would be annoying. But, like, next turn, if we get land, we can go Adversary with a pump and then activate Bankbuster and then shove with all 3. Yeah, I just don't know if he doesn't have Depopulate, he's, like, really dead. We also have, like, ways to, like, get back stuff, so I think it's actually worth going for it here, because we do have a lot of ways to refill, and, like, we don't lose everything. It does suck if we... Okay, yeah, Soren's definitely not going to do it.
You can deal with my servant. I'm busy.
So I think here we go Knight Errant using these guys, and then use Knight Errant to activate. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, so let's get another Adversary and a Guardian. I think that seems good. And I guess we should kill his Soren because he can just make another 2/3. So now he probably goes like Invoke. We lose like our 2-1, big whoop. And then we, I guess if we have land, we maybe just kill him. Because then that's 5, 10. No, he's at 1. So what else does he play here? Invoke is probably his... Yeah, I mean, Invoke doesn't do it. Bankbuster doesn't do it either. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Okay, and he's totally out of gas, so I think he's dead. Yeah, that'll do it. Hand looks great. Grixis. Okay, so I think here, I think we go Guardian. Otherwise we could go like Bankbuster, and then we could go... The thing is, I don't really want to do this on turn 3. I'd rather do this on turn 3. So I think I want to go Guardian here. Okay, I haven't seen this with Riveters. Maybe he's going for like the, what is it, Reanimator? Okay, so, I guess we could, I think we just go Wedding Announcement here. Like, it's not great, but that's okay. It's a more effective use of our mana. Yeah, he's going for Reanimator. So I guess he can pull it back next turn if he has Cruel, whatever it's called. So I think we go Reckoner plus Initiate here. We're definitely not giving him that mana for free. Okay, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Yeah. God, he's at 20. He needs 1 away from casting it. Or no, he needs more. I guess we could go Progenitor Exarch here. I mean, I don't really want to do just Adversary. I guess Adversary is fine, but I think Exarch gets us a little more. Yeah, he has it. Okay. Duress does nothing against our deck, so that's cool. But he probably goes for, like, Flesh Gorger next turn. We might just be dead here. I don't know how we can deal with that thing. We just need like a critical mass. So I think we got to go Adversary, even though it's not buffed. So we just need we'll need the life. That's pretty awkward. Okay, yeah, this deck is pretty well suited against us with all the mass removal. Yeah, now we're just dead. Okay. Unfortunately, not going to keep a one-lander. Keep a 2 or 3-lander. We do want extra mana with the Inquisitor, but I think we can do enough with our Guardian that it should be okay. Now I'm wishing I kept the other planes, because then we could go guy into guy. Do we get in with Initiate? I'm not sure. I don't think so. This way we can double block Adversary if we have to. It's kind of a beating. Yeah, really wishing I kept the lands. And that's probably game. Yeah. Guess lesson learned, keep the plans. And the reason we do this is then when we go on turn 2 with Inquisitor, then we can flip it for free and save 2 mana. Sure. Yeah, unfortunately, gain some life here if we go Adeline, but I still think it's Adeline. Okay, there's our Fiend. Yeah, just gotta pack it in. Hand looks great. Since we have double Norn, I think it is probably worth going Exarch here. Yeah, because it basically saves us mana, and it's going to make us a 3/3 on turn 2. So I think it's better. Like, the downside is if he kills it, then it's not great, but... Get more removal. Yeah. Okay, so that was a mistake. We should have done that main phase on our turn last turn, so he couldn't do that. I think we got a block here. Don't love it, but I think we got a block. Otherwise, we can try to... God. If we draw a land and get Exarch, probably we're just getting drained out too quickly here. So strapped for mana right now. I guess you could theoretically have another cut down, so should do this right now. Really could use a land. Okay. I think, yeah, we're still just sitting here in case he's got extra removal. We want to make sure we can kill it. So I think we just sit. Inquisitor is nice if I can get, if we get one more mana, this Inquisitor is really nice. Kind of want to double block with these guys here. I know it seems weird. Okay, that works too. Because if we just keep drawing Inquisitors, we get there. Shieldred is really rough. So now we have to deliver. So this one won't die to cut downs. I think we don't have to turn it into a thing just yet. Fortunately, yeah, we just die now if he attacks with his graveyard trespasser. We're just dead. Oh, just too little, too late. Even though this deck is very low to the ground, it is very mana hungry. But I don't think it's worth diluting the mana base because you want to have those explosive draws. Also, the nice thing with 15 1-drops is there's a very good chance you'll draw one. You have like a, what is it, like a 1 in 4, a little bit better. We could have pushed 4 there by playing the adversary, but I wanted to kind of get more stuff on the table and then also have the chance of buffing all of our dudes. Okay, now we can go Knight Errant. I think we want to get Inquisitor down. So let's go Inquisitor. And we can make one of these guys into a thing. Yeah, I guess we lose the initiate here. Because we still have this one to flip. Okay, so what do we want to do here? I think we go probably Bankbuster. Guess we could go Guardian Searching for Life. It's actually not a bad idea. Very decent chance we'll need it. Or we could go Wedding Announcement plus Initiate. So we'll need the pump. We need the life more though, I think. I really hate Shieldred. All right. Okay, so let's get in with Shieldred, or with Guardian here. Okay. I don't think we need the extra land. I guess we could use it to draw cards, but that just seems counterproductive with all the damage we're taking. We could use it to flip this. Yeah, I think we just go this plus Initiate. Sacrifice a creature token. Okay, sure. I think we got to try to kill Shieldred here. Although I guess he makes us into a 6/6, then we die. This is awkward. Guess we chump. It's not great. Okay, so he's representing another Shieldred in hand. Assuming he has like removal. I think the play here is we let's see, let's turn this into a creature. And then I think we go like this and like this, because Go for the Throat can't target an artifact. And this thing can turn into a 8/8. Good God. So I think we just throw a guy in front of it. And then I think we have to wait and let this thing die, because if we do it, he can kill it in response. Yeah, he just has backup Shieldred. Okay. Yeah, now we can't even search, because then we need to be able to block all three of his creatures. I guess we'll have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we could technically search. No, actually not quite. Have 1, 2. Yeah. So I guess if we go 1, then we can make a guy and flip it. That actually helps quite a bit. Invoke. Oh God. Okay, we've got enchantment. We've got creature. Yeah, it's unfortunately we don't have planeswalker, so we're just dead. Well, we went for it, but we just couldn't quite get there. Unless he lets his Shieldred die, I guess we'll play it out. Do we need all of our creatures to block? No, I guess we don't. Let me think here. If we'd killed another creature, we could have used that other guy to help crew the 4/4. It still doesn't help us, though. Actually, I guess if we killed the Knight Errant, then we could have blocked Shieldred. I mean, maybe he has another one. Then we could have chump and killed Shieldred. So I think, yeah, this may be a misplay there. do love the deck, but it is just super rough against mono black. And there is a lot of mono black. So cut down. Yep. We could go Adeline here, and Adeline is fine. Could also go Exarch, make a 3/3, and then be able to flip. Yeah, I think I still like Adeline more, even though we're not attacking. So we can get on with Adeline. That was a good draw. That was a really good draw. Could have like go for the throat here, but if he doesn't, it's nice. Yeah, okay. Okay, now he's got the Blood Tithe Harvester combo. Yep, can't deal with Shieldred. Yeah, now we're just getting valued out. If he has removal here, it's just over. Actually, yeah, he's got Harvester, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, that's a good draw. I guess it doesn't matter against Harvester, though, unfortunately. God, he can make 3 of these things? Oh my god. Yeah, this game's over. Yeah, Kiki-Jiki. Oh. It's just such a beating. I think we're going to have to change the deck and add in some removal, because we just can't get valued out. They're just cards like Kiki-Jiki and Shieldred that if we don't have answers to, we just can't win. Alright, so let's look at the deck again. The obvious options are Lay Down Arms. Like Adeline and Wedding Announcement are both just incredible cards. Same with Knight Errant. Bankbuster, Inquisitor, Guardian, Adversary. Like, I love all of these cards. They're all just great value engines. Weakest card here is definitely Recruitment Officer. Does the least. Hotshot Mechanic is also fairly weak. It does help enable Guardian, which is nice. So we could start there. It's nice to have 1-drops. I mean, Initiate is also very nice. What other removal do we want? Let's see. If we go Exile. So we could bring in like Ossification as another way to remove, or the new 3-mana version, whatever it's called, Sealed from Existence. It's kind of expensive though. Could also bring in Destroy Evil, which is another thing that can deal with those major problem cards. Doesn't exile, but it's a start. I guess Cathar does deal with the token, although it doesn't deal with the rest of the creature, with Kiki-Jiki. So yeah, I think Lay Down Arms is our best initial card here. I guess we could go down to like 3 Mechanic up to 4 Lay Down Arms, and then if we still need more removal, we could bring in maybe Destroy Evil, because that helps deal with Kiki-Jiki also. Actually, Sunder the Gateway. It's another way to incubate, which is kind of cool. Problem is it doesn't deal with Shieldred, and this also deals with Shieldred. So I think Destroy Evil is a little better. I guess like Initiate can potentially help kill Kiki-Jiki. Lord of the Third Path is another way. but it's kind of spendy. Yeah, I think Destroy Evil's maybe the way. And then I guess we cut, maybe go down to like 3 Initiate. Because we want to have enough creatures that are like larger than its power to be able to help get it going. So now we still technically have like 10 1-drops. And a little bit more removal. We lose some of the explosive draws, but we do have a bit more stuff to deal with things. Yeah, I think it's mainly Shielder that's the problem. I'm almost tempted to drop to like 1 Mishra's, but I think 2 is fine. Yeah, let's try it like this. I think the problem we run into is our cards don't quite go far enough. Okay, so this is soldiers. I want to play the Mishras here just so I can attack with the Mishras if I don't want to attack with the adversary. Just to give myself that option. I guess I could also just lay down arms on Dahlia, but that just seems like sort of a waste. Yeah, actually, I'm okay with it. I think maybe we do actually lay down arms. Oh, never mind. This doesn't work. Whoops. So I guess we go adversary here. That's fine. Now I'm wishing I played the plans on turn 2. Oh god. Guess we could get in and use Iganjo here. Otherwise, we just lay down arms on the Siege Veteran. We could, like... Guess if we get him with a 4/4, he probably just lets through. Next turn, he wants to attack with Morale. Yeah, I think we... Oh god, Morale's a problem. Siege Veteran's a problem too, though. Oh, Lord. Oh God. Skipped our turn. Okay. Yeah. Spent too much time in the tank and now we can't activate anything because of morale. Oh my God, this is awful. Can I even use, I think I could use this though, right? If he has Harbin, it's just over. Oh, okay. Okay, 3 siege veterans. Wow. So he could have Iganjo here, most likely does. I do like the lay down arms, but they're a little bit too late here. Good God. I can't deal with that Thalia. 26. So I guess we get in with... Yeah, maybe we get in with the 4-4. Problem is he just shoves and we're in such a bad spot. I think not skipping that turn early on just screwed this game over, unfortunately. Okay. I think we got to get rid of the Sky Strike Officer for sure. Good lord. Oh, wait, he's got... Oh, no, he has 6 mana. Oh, my lord. Oof. This game is not going well. Just misplaying all over the place. Two, 4, 8. Yeah, this game is over. Okay. All right. Man, I'm so ready to throw in the towel. Oh. Yeah. Let's see. So let's look at our decks. Soldiers. So we ended up changing it a bit to get some of the Denix back in and up the Guardian count. But maybe what we just need instead is Brutal Cathar. Like, it's just, it seems like such a bad card, but it's like you can't play without it because it's just so necessary with all the nonsense we're up against. Um, all right, let's look at our land count here. So we've got 21 land, 21 2-drops, 8 3-drops. The Soldiers deck is definitely a little bit more tuned than the Mono White. I think the Mono White has some potential game, but it's a little bit less tuned. Yeah, we're at 99%. So let's. I think, yeah, let's switch over to Soldiers here a little bit. Just have a lot more time under the belt with this deck. Okay, up against Grixis. I think if it gives us the option, we do try to kill it with reinforcements. Mardu, okay. Or I guess 5-color. Possibly we should be running 22 land. 21, maybe just not quite enough. Let's see. We don't really want either of those, I don't think. All right, so now try to set up for Harbin. Yeah, I think let's go Sky Strike, and then let's try to get a land out. So unfortunately, he probably has Brotherhood's End, I think. That's what he searched for, I'm guessing. Or actually, no, never mind. He's got Atraxis. Yeah. Or Atraxa, whatever it's called. Yeah, and unfortunately he can kill guys faster than we can get to 5. I guess if we go veteran plus duelist here, he can make a copy, kill one of them. I guess he can kill 2 of them with the other. The moment we try to play Vanguard, I think unfortunately this game is over. Okay, I think that, yeah, this didn't quite work out. I think we need to go back to the drawing board here a little bit. I was thinking of maybe trying out the Esper Legends deck with the addition of Rona, which looked really powerful. Otherwise, possibly the Legends deck that uses like Jarrod Hazaret. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. This has been quite a struggle with us here on near the end of the month, but we're going to try something. So we'll see you next time.